Wow, this one is literally hot. Yeah.
I think I had mentioned the other day that it seemed to be a trend to me, but apparently the Senior Deputy Superintendent Ricardo Hibbert has said that with the exception of Maypen, a trend has not been established. Folks are talking about the market fires that have been happening that are just decimating vendors' goods and in large part their lives. Nearly $400 million worth of damage has been left in the wake of market fires across Jamaica over the last 5 years. This is a worrying trend for municipal authorities that have grappled with safety and security concerns across cities and towns. Since 2015, there has been 385 million in losses from 18 market fires since 2015, crippling commerce and livelihoods in urban centers that are usually teeming with hundreds of shoppers. In response to queries by the Gleaner on the 5-year period under review, the Jamaica Fire Brigade reported that there have been 11 such fires in Kingston and St. Andrew, with estimated losses of $212.7 million. The other fires have occurred in the parishes of St. Catherine in 2016, that was at the Old Harbour Market, Falmouth in 2018, 8020, when was that? St. Mary in 2019, as well as 3 in Maypen, with combined losses of $162 million. Maypen fires took place in December 2016, November 2018, and December 2019. What is really going on, Harris?
That's what I want to know. I want to know what is causing the fires.
Fires and children's homes. You have to wonder about the infrastructure for athletes checked to see that the wiring is safe. I mean, apparently the old Fort Craft Market in Mobay, the owners there are the latest victims, they say, having lost all their goods in a fire between late Sunday night and early Monday morning. So you can imagine Christmas Day you lost everything, miss?
This guy saying, Sean Matthews is a vendor. He says, Ray Market, every year it burn down back to school or Christmas.
My God.
As you build back, you get broken right back down. There was no survival. For some it may be different, but I had to make a decision. And this, being mobile, is working so far. So he's saying, him going there and all the goods damage, he has to start from scratch, goods damage again 2 times a year, which is when he really makes most of his money. So he's not going back into Ray Market. But what is it though? 18 fires is not.
So he says he's mobile?
Yes.
Okay.
He's on the road.
Because for the people who don't have another option, who can't be mobile, who can't suffer.
But there must be something that's causing all these fires. And I don't want to point any fingers without facts. So whoever, we need to find the facts and know what is going on. Because 400 million, you know how much things could I do with 400 million?
I wonder if we
could have built back 18 market with 400 million.
I wonder if we do like audits of the fire systems in place across the market. So do we have teams, municipalities or parish councils, do we have teams that go out and check the wiring, who do like regular, whether it's annual or semi-annual or whatever the interval is?
What happens in the market? Like who know feel like what, when and where?
And it's so ironic that it would happen in the peak periods. It makes you think all kind of things.
Yeah.
That you have to wonder what is really going on. But it's really a shame, and our hearts go out to the vendors who at Christmas time are now wondering what to do, where to go.
This year alone, Ray, Gale Market, Maypen, Allcraft. This year alone.
Cause for concern.
This one's interesting. The ex-Prime Minister of St. Kitts is held at Gatwick Airport after he tried to leave Britain with £70,000 in cash.
I want to work out rate. How much is the pound now?
Plenty money. A Caribbean politician made a privy councillor by David Cameron for his loyal service to Queen and Country is being investigated. And this story was in the Mail on Sunday. He's Dr. Denzil Douglas. He was Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis for 20 years, and they detained him at Gatwick 3 weeks ago. They seized the equivalent of more than 70,000 pounds in sterling, US dollars, and Eastern Caribbean dollars from him on November 16, when he could not explain why he was attempting to leave the country with the cash.
But sir, if you're leaving with so much money, you need to have at least an explanation as to why you're literally loaded.
Mystery surrounds the bizarre incident, on which neither the Home Office nor police will comment, clearly because it's a delicate situation. However, whoever is doing the story says they understand that Dr. Douglas, and it's they understand, nobody said me and Simone says that, is the subject of a probe by the National Crime Agency. Officers were granted the right to hold the cash for a further 6 months by Crawley magistrates. He boarded a flight to Dubai empty-handed. So he was not detained.
Yeah.
Them just hold the money and then him board the flight to Dubai, which is weird.
That's 12.971 million Jamaican dollars. So why did they allow him to go if they held on to the money? That's interesting.
Well, they don't have any evidence that the money is.
Yeah, but isn't there something on the form that you have to declare to say you're not carrying more than X amount of money?
But they can't lock your feet, they can't hold it.
I suppose.
It's like if you come and it's goods and you can't declare goods, them detain the goods, but they can't lock you up for the goods unless it's illegal goods. So, illegal to have the cash, you're just not supposed to have it.
I guess the investigation is what will prove everything else. But according to this article, during his 20 years in office, Dr. Douglas's administration was criticized in a long-running passport scandal around his island's citizenship by investment, in quotes, program. He lost power in 2015, but is seeking a comeback as the leader of the island's opposition Labour Party. So I guess we will hear more.
They're saying when they asked him, he said he had a little bit of cash on him. Well,
I would like to have that
that's
little bit of
relative,
cash.
You see, all of this is relative
true.
because £70,000 might be a little bit of cash to Denzil Douglas. To me, it's a whole heap of money. But if you say, no, I have a little bit of cash and then them find out it's 70, that's what I say. It's a grey area.
Yeah.
That's why they really had to release him.
Yeah.
But as you said, Simone, anti-money laundering rules in the UK says no one can travel to a non-EU country with more than £10,000 without declaring it. So you can, but you have to declare.
10,000 euros, 8,400 pounds daily, and he had almost 10 times that. Okay. I guess we wait to hear. As Nefer would say, more anon. Finland's Sanna Marin becomes the world's youngest prime minister. Oh, look at her. Go girl. Sanna Marin, Finland's 34-year-old transportation minister, will also become the country's youngest ever prime minister when she's sworn in on Tuesday. On Sunday, she narrowly won a vote among Social Democrat lawmakers. This is according to Reuters. She replaces outgoing Prime Minister Antti Rinne, who resigned on Tuesday after coalition partner the Centre Party said it had lost confidence in him over his handling of a postal workers' strike. This young lady who is now being sworn in says she has a lot of work ahead to rebuild trust. I've never thought about my age or gender. I think of the reasons I got into politics and those things for which we have won the trust of the electorate, she said. She rose through the ranks after leading the city council of her industrial hometown, Tampere, when she was 27. So she's been doing this for a little while. She got in young, eh?
Yeah.
So
she isn't the only world leader in her 30s, though, even though she's the youngest. Ukrainian Premier Olesky Honcharuk is 35. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is 39. But here's a cool fact about Finland. The 5 major parties in Finland's parliament are now all led by women, 4 of whom are in their 30s. Lee Anderson is 32.
wow,
Leader of the Left Alliance.
progressive.
Maria Hoysalo is 34. She leads the Green League. The Centre Party is led by Katri Kulmuni, is 32. And Anna-Maja Henriksson, 55, is leader of the Swedish People's Party of Finland.
How old was Andrew Holness?
Is Finland also the country that
when
they
he
are
got-
saying as the best education system?
Sweden, I think.
Sweden, there's something about
Yeah,
Finland.
but Finland, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Have a
something
good
about
system as well.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how old our Prime Minister was when he got there. Boy, Google had to type on morning time when you can't see it, man. Too early. Anyway, I gather he was pretty young. And Obama was how old? Obama
But I think he was in his 40s.